kind of in shock about the Balenciaga thing. We think they need to be taken down. The thing about that is like we got they threatened to take down the associated musical acts.
Like
if they didn't disavow us. They contacted all the artists because we did the rock sketch.
Yeah.
That's what set off the hot button there.
Mm-hmm.
They were so upset about that. It's more complicated than that, but that's what the people doing media hit pieces, that's what they were. That's what their primary bone to pick was the Jews rock sketch. And they were so butthurt over that they went and made the music acts disavow us.
Oh, right.
So it's like the Balenciaga thing. So far there's not gonna be any fallout from this.
Nothing.
But yeah, with us, it was like if you were a grip on our show, you had to like write a full page statement about how we're evil.
Well, who knows? You know, you could be running a network one day, or you could be getting your own house the next day.
It could happen. World Peace 2, it's looking like it's a possibility. But we can always talk about sketches because the sketches are eternal, and we can always use them for World Peace 3 if this one doesn't pan out so hot. Twitter employee exit interviews. I want to do interviews with Twitter employees who got fired.
Yeah.
And then just kind of like probably insult them and make them walk off. But lead into it like where we want to do a piece about how Elon's losing his mind and how he's running this Twitter into the ground, and get the employees into the World Peace 2 talent show type location with like glitter and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then be like, hey, you came here to badmouth the company you were working for. What did you expect us to do? Dump a bunch of confetti and spray you with champagne? And then we dump a bunch of confetti on him and spray with the champagne.
Here's $180. Now get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Did you need a bus ticket, or are you waiting for Uber, or
someone get? And then you bring out like the most incompetent looking person to get them an Uber.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Busco, and he's like, and you're like, can you get Joanne here an Uber?
Yeah.
And he's like, like he gets.
And we should try to take their phones too at some point. Like if they leave them sitting somewhere, just slide it and just put it somewhere they're not gonna know where it is.
Their Uber is a tow truck.
Yeah.
You make them sit shotgun in a flatbed tow truck for no reason other than like because you could.
I gotta take some notes here as we do this here. Okay, so the notes there: Twitter employee exit interviews, dump confetti, champagne, Busco will get you the Uber, steal their phone. What else did you say?
I don't know. If it's just gonna be them coming out, I remember how the last one ran.
Yeah. I don't think we need to do a whole bunch of prep.
They're not. Yeah, it's just gonna be. Okay, go ahead.
If we manage to get any of them,
they stand up to like an open mic with a spotlight on it, and they just shit pot the company.
Did we already do the Olympics of black people crossing the street?
No,
we didn't do that one.
No, but I'm glad you brought that one up because I have a clip on for that.
Okay, so this is the Olympics. It's like Dave Chappelle's racial draft. Mm-hmm. It's the Olympics of black people crossing the street.
Mm-hmm.
And we would get Jason from Big Six to be one of the judges, and I'd be one of the judges. And it would be the judges would either be in a van. They'd either be in a van that's driving, or probably makes more sense to have them on the sideline. Mm-hmm. But you'd have like a busy road, like a bodega. Inner city, like North Main out here.
Yep.
But there's a stand with judges and like a crowd, like bleachers, a crowd with a crowd on bleachers there, and it's just black people crossing the street as flagrantly badly as possible. So they're like, okay, it looks like LaWayne Johnson is up next from Dorchester, Massachusetts. He's gonna start his run. Let's see what he's got. And it's a guy just like, he's crossing, like, you know how they cross deliberately to fuck with you?
Yeah.
So it's a guy doing that, blocking traffic, like sucking his teeth, doing like little shit like that.
He's fixing his lips at you?
Yes. Doing that, crossing the street.
Yep.
And he makes it across, and like a car almost hits him.
Mm-hmm.
The car almost hits him, and it's like comes 2 inches away. Wow, that was some great distance there from LaWayne. I thought, to be honest with you, I thought he was going to get hit. I thought he was going to be take some impact there, but he made it off scot-free and did it with style. So it's a 9.2 out of 10 from the judges' table. And we should have a shot with a dummy dressed up like a pimp getting hit by the van and slamming into the windshield.
Yeah.
Then driving with a real guy dressed like a pimp standing on a platform mounted to the bumper with a van. So it hits a mannequin dressed like a pimp. but then you cut to a shot of a real guy dressed like a pimp standing on the edge of like a metal platform welded to the van. So it looks like he's being dragged by the car. Like, hey man, you better pull that car over, man. Like he gets hit.
Yep.
That's unfortunately that's 0 points. Started off strong there. CJ started off strong, but unfortunately it's 0 points for the Washington native.
A DQ.
Yeah, a DQ
For the Baltimore native.
And the punchline would be, it's a Korean woman who wins.
Okay.
A blind Korean woman.
Can the second event in the Olympics be
The second event in the Olympics, to make it fair and not hateful, is the Olympics of white people making this face. Judged by the same judges.
Yeah.
How to Make Air, that's just a sequel to How to Make Water, but we're doing air instead. Taco Shop, Lesbian Wars, Xanax, Stock Car Racing, Horny Jeopardy. I'll do a new one here. Tenchen. So I think it's really really funny if there was a Chinese company called Tenchen, and it's like this ubiquitous company, like you can't escape it. It's like Amazon or something, but they never like upgraded the marketing, so everything is all like reeks of third world China. But you need these products so much that you can't get away from the company, and the voiceovers are like
toothpaste, like stuff like that.
Everything, and the voiceovers are like it's like being in a prison camp or something. Like the megaphone, like the blown out megaphone is like Tenchen. Like that's the company name is Tenchen. No, hold on a second. Let me get. So there's a line of products. There's Tenchen energy pasta, which is just you ever eat pasta? And feel the rush of like death and non-energy.
Oh
like,
yeah,
just
like
the slumber. Like you're ready for the slumber.
A nice Alfredo sleep.
Yeah. Let me go contact Chris. He's my print guy.
The products for Tenchen.
Yeah, just bear with me here. It's worth it. There's all the other shits in there too. Tenchen energy pasta. So the vibe is like massage parlor, spa type graphics where it's like lily pad, waterfall, very like dripping water, dong bong music, crystal bowls,
pan flute, water flute.
Yeah, exactly. And then the megaphone comes on. You are lazy American. You need energy. You go to work. You have a bad day. You try to sleep. It not work. You fat. Have sleep apnea. You work 40-hour day. I work 40-hour day at factory. Feed my village. You have no energy. You disease. Pig ready to die. You need energy. Be. Tenchen, fry on the wing of a Chinese dragon. Tenchen, products for you and me. Tenchen energy pasta.
I like him.
It's short. We got to find a woman that thinks it's okay to socially drink while pregnant. That's kind of a new thing, I think, is women are trying to bring back drinking while pregnant. Have you heard about this?
No.
It's like a thing. You can find women in like graphic design jobs in New York City that are like, oh, you can socially drink while pregnant. It's a whole big thing they made up to oppress us women. It's like a women oppression thing. So we find one of these women, and then so the woman's sitting there. She goes through, we just ask her. So a lot of places will tell you that you can't have one sip of alcohol while you're pregnant, and I think it's misogynistic. I think it's just anti-feminism that they're doing this. Would you agree? And then have her do her whole spiel, and then the narrator comes out. Only the finest hops. It's a Chinese guy. Only the finest hops, brewed fresh with purified water from the disease river. Pregnancy beer from Jinjin, because it's okay to socially drink while pregnant. Isn't that right? We believe that, don't we? Tenchen pregnancy beer, because heck, we don't care if this cunt has a retarded kid. And then the music plays, and she hears the music. We got to film her reaction. Tenchen, we don't care if this kid is retarded. Tenchen, delicate and light like the Chinese lotus. Drink the beer and let the child mutate. This is a whore. Just cut on her face.
Yeah, that's fucking bad.
Last one, I think.
I have Autism Mob Guy.
Yeah.
Autism Mob Guy is your average Italian clean-cut man. You show him a narration. An old Italian man wakes up. He's getting ready. He takes a shower. He gets dressed respectfully, puts his glasses on, slowly puts his shoes on, leaves his clean, plain home, It's like a small ranch. It's almost Wes Anderson style, showing an Italian guy get cleaned up, put his glasses on. Old school clean car, doesn't have to be anything, just clean, nothing fancy. Shot all narration. Goes to a card playing club. Mandolin music playing, very mob style. He's he looks like he takes haircuts like an ex-military Italian guy. He's probably 68, 72 years old, clean. Ever since I always knew I was a street guy, that kind of stuff. That sort of narration. He gets called over by like Bacho, like at the height of the table. The guy's like, I need to come over here. Tell him I need to talk to him. There's like 6 guys playing cards. It's like one of those scenes that you think the clean cut guy walks in and walks around. He's like, Tom, come here. Calls the clean cut guy over. He's like, I need you to run this over to Jimmy Canoyas. Take it and make sure you don't open the envelope. Very mob style handoff thing. Take this to this guy. Don't open it up. He goes, anything for you, Bacho. Anything for you, Bacho. He's like, all my life I waited to do something for the Bacho. I was in the family. Right? He gets in his car. He drives right to the police station. He doesn't know what he's doing, and he goes and just turns everybody in and gives them addresses autistically, immediately panicking and pissing his khakis. He's like, they gave me the bag, and then they told me to bring it to the guy at 162 Acorn Street. It was an hour ago. They're all there having an illegal card game. I don't know what I'm doing. He's pissing his pants. I collect fucking baseball cards. What do I know? I love my grandkids. Please don't arrest me. Maybe like things like that. That was like that one I wrote about, like the tough Italian guys talking about tell that Moulignon to get off my Cadillac. I wrote this bit where like a black kid is leaning on this Italian mobster's car, and he tells a story, like this 5'2" Italian guy tells a story about how he like knocks out a black guy, but in real life, the black guy just hits him and shits his pants. And it's all on CCTV. He's like, and then I went outside and they said, get that fucking moolie off my car. And he fucking ran like hell. But in real life, it's just like, the guy's like, what'd you say? Like, wham! Like, just hits him. It's like, poof, like spray shit right out of his pants, knocked out immediately, like busted nose, face down, and like a pool of his own blood. Like, immediately. Just because, like, mob stories are never, like, it's the biggest game of telephone is mob shit. Like the real Lola, because they're like the rich guys that are connected to the mob don't talk about that, and then the poor guys love to talk about that. So they just kind of like play this game of like. Then he went in there and kicked 10 guys' ass, and then fucking Paulie Buccio came down and fucking put a gun right to the guy's head, and it's like none of that happened. Nothing of the sort. Like, okay, go get your. Yeah, no, I know what I did. I called you a fucking. Go get your fucking nephew that you think is like a boxing glove. He's go get him. Go get him to kick my ass. Okay, here's an address I'll be at for 6 months. Any day you want to come down, have him give me a buzz.
Wheelchair pickup too. So the structure of it's the exact same. It's just like the little twists and jokes and whatnot. So it's one of the setups is okay, all right, buddy. You need to be her knight in shining armor, okay? I'm gonna come up and bully you. I'm gonna pretend to bully you, and you gotta fend me off. And so then it starts into the sketch here. So I come up and I go, the wheelchair guy, he's at a gym with a hot girl. He's at the gym. I come up and I go, hey, is this little squirt bothering you? What'd you ever do, man? How high can you jump? Hit the gym. We're in it. And then the wheelchair guy goes, we're in a gym. And then I tell the wheelchair guy to pull out a gun. pull your gun. Pull the gun. Point the gun at my head. Point the gun at my head. So the wheelchair guy just points the gun at my head. Okay. Gun threaten. I just did that to prove how you will never get a woman. Here, hold on. Take a minute to pull up a Porsche Panamera. Or something like really unimpressive, like a 2009.
Like a Jaguar XF.
Yes. See that right there? Mac Daddy tenant number 41. Always enter with flair. Wheelchair guy says, yeah, I guess that actually is pretty cool. All right, we got to go back in and retry this whole thing now with a little twist. Now it's at a bar, okay? Wheelchair guy is trying to get out of a huge lifted truck. And he says, "How am I supposed to kick your ass?" And I say, "Good point. I'm shredded and ripped to the gills on horse testicle powder. Could probably take out 5 cops myself, not joking, if we were doing MMA rules." And then I give him another gun. And he says, "What does it say on the side?" "Oh, nothing. Just something I put on it to make it way more badass and threatening." And then it says, like, "My ELF weapon" or something. One of the things that the famous, like, you know, the My ELF weapon guy, the Florida Navy shooter, he wrote "My ELF weapon" on his shotgun or something like that. Like something like that where it's from a news story.
No way. Is that real?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Then covering him with Air Jordans and just telling him how rare they are. These are super rare. You're not going to find these ones.
These are the Oregon Ducks. You don't know how to consult on that one.
You need fresh gear. What's with your bones, man? You need the Hundreds t-shirt. Yeah, this is fresh as hell.
The Hundreds.
Try popping a wheelie in front of her. Earpiece goes in the air. "Man, you got this, bro. You got this shit, okay? You got to tell her that you're not really handicapped and you're doing it just for a prank." The wheelchair guy repeats that line to the girl and she walks away with disgusted. Me back through the earpiece. "Dude, don't be a you got to stand up and go chase her. You're never going to get your dick sucked acting like you just straight up retard like that, okay? Seriously, what are you waiting for? Stand up, get up, walk over to her, tell her you're not leaving until she gives you a kiss." Wheelchair guy tries to stand up and falls out of the wheelchair. And we got to find a wheelchair guy who's willing to do that.
We should get Franelations.
Yeah, Franelations, that'll be fire. Back to the next day, parking lot. All right, you clearly fumbled the bag on that one. We got to kick it up a notch. What you're looking at here is a 2009 Porsche Panamera. Once you're behind the wheel of that thing, you're going to have pussy snail trail pheromones all over your shit, for real. Before we get you soaking in that sweet juice, we got to peacock your shit out. Okay, show her. You got to show her your gun. That way the bitch will know that you don't fuck with that dork. You fuck with that dork meat. 2, you know how the fuck to drip right. And last but not least, 3, you really care about how the bitch feel. But really, it's all about that hole, baby. You got to get some today. Having the Porsche towed on a flatbed truck to a club and then having him get out from like 8 feet up in the air. End with him wheeling around outside with the gun, showing it to women standing in line. The cops come, the Porsche's being towed, and I just walk away.
Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Yeah,
You're just panicky.
I got to get out of here.
Do you remember how much? Do you remember remember that scene with the wheelchair kid last time?
Which scene? The bar scene?
The bar scene.
That didn't make it. That didn't make it. That got cut, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
It was so much. Do you remember how much happened?
I remember that a huge amount got cut and it pissed me off, yeah.
Remember the girl kissed him ass. Kissed Robbie.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, there was so much footage.
That's fucking awesome. We got to do something with catfishing.
Yeah.
And we should try to get like smoking hot girls.
Catfished?
Yeah.
I want to hear the logic behind a girl getting shit on. I got to hear this.
What do you mean getting shit on?
I got to hear this shit. Like the stuff I hear on like, yeah, I went out to, I was drinking.
Yachting
I
stuff?
drink. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to hear a girl walk me through a shitting.
Yeah, we could do like a wall show type, or just like, you know.
Yep.
Or the talent show type thing, but it's interviews about the yachting stuff. If we know girls who do that, we can find them.
Fucking A, I need to be walk through that fucking.
Has anybody else done that? Has like Vice done that?
The shitting yachting? No, I think Adam 22 might have. Maybe.